Hello there, you are highly welcome back to our YouTube channel. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your location and when you are watching this video. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Maternity. I am the face behind this amazing channel. How are you doing, my amazing moms and subscribers? Let me know in the comment section. So like you already saw on the title and the thumbnail, today's video is about resuming work after maternity leave. So my beautiful mom, welcome back to work after maternity leave. This can be a very challenging time, but don't worry, I got you. So today I'm sharing my tips and advice on how to make a smooth transition back to work after your maternity leave. So I don't know how long your maternity leave was. In my workplace, my maternity leave was for 4 months. I teach in a school, and apart from the 3 months break that I had, there was an extra holiday attached to it. So I don't know about your workplace. I heard some organizations, especially government, I heard that some organizations give up to 6 months and some give as little as 28 days. And I'm like, why? Why would you give a woman that just put to bed only 28 days of leave and expect her to be functional in the workplace? I think that should be discussion for another day. But back to today's topic, let's not deviate too much. The tips on how to transition smoothly, back to work. So the first step here is to prepare and plan for your resumption to work. Communicate with your employer and your colleagues. Communication is very important and it goes a long way. Set clear boundaries and expectations. To avoid assumptions. This time is, especially as a new mom, this time is not going to be business as usual, so avoid assumptions. Set clear boundaries and expectations. Okay, I don't know what the arrangement is going to be like. Probably if your child's in a crèche or something. Now it's not just you. You have a whole human being who is totally dependent on you. So if your work closes by 3 p.m., let that 3 p.m. be 3 p.m. There should be no extensions, there should be no multiplication, there should be no addition. Stuff like that. So set clear boundaries. And if you're going to need some extra, you're going to need some kind of rearrangement or adjustment to your work schedule or the things that are expected of you, just communicate these things clearly to your boss, your employer, and your colleagues. Do not work on assumptions. Let everything be clear. So another thing that you have to do is to plan your childcare logistics. This works differently for different people. For some people, it could be, and it takes a toll on a lot of moms, especially new moms. So it could either be that maybe you have a relative staying with you, or you could have a nanny, either a nanny that comes and go or a nanny that lives with you, or you could put your baby in a crèche where you're going out to work. Go drop baby in the crèche when you're returning from work, you pick baby from the crèche. So it depends on whichever one works for you. Or if you work somewhere that you can take your baby along with you to work, good and fine. Whichever one works best for you, you should plan it ahead of your resumption time. Then update your skills and knowledge if required. In fact, this is required. You should update your skills and knowledge because you should upskill. It will get to a point where you wish to work from home for whatever reason, probably to be able to be more available for your baby and for your home. If you have any intention to work from home, work remotely, then you should update your skills. Learn. The world has gone. There's always so much to learn, and we have easy access to this knowledge. You don't have to go to Cambridge. You don't have to travel for far distances. Just with your phone, your laptop, any device you have, and your internet connection, you are good to go. In fact, there's a lot you can learn on YouTube. That's a good starting point. And then finally, you should take care of your physical and mental health. I can't stress that enough. I have a video on taking care of ourselves, like self-care for moms, and the link is going to be in the description box below. So this brings us to another tip, which is managing your time and energy. Managing your time and energy. You're going to need this because it's no longer business as usual. When it was only you, or it was only you and one child, or I don't know how many children you've had before now, you could easily wake up and, for me, for instance, I'm using myself as an example. Before I had my baby, I just wake up. At any time I want to wake up, I'll wake up, enter the bathroom, zoom, I'm done, and I'm off. But now it's not business as usual. I have a human being who is totally dependent on me and who I have to take virtually, but almost everywhere I want to go to. So it means my time now has, even before I had that, I was saying I need more than 24 hours in a day. So imagine now that I have her and I still have that 24 hours in a day. So it all boils down to managing your time and energy. For us as working moms, time and energy, they are precious to us. And here are some things that can help us to manage our time and energy. Number one is prioritize tasks and focus on what is important. Prioritize tasks and focus on what is important. This will even help our minds to declutter, because we always have so much on our mind. Yeah, from the moment your eyes are open to the little time you manage to sleep, your mind is always busy. There's always something to do. So what can help is, and when your mental space is that eroded, that clouded with tasks and what to do and what not to do, your energy self will not show. Your energy will depreciate. So prioritize tasks, know what is important, what can be done, what cannot be done. This is where writing a to-do list comes to play. It's very important, and it helps when you get a to-do list. Just write it down. Sometimes even if you don't eventually get to follow everything on the list, but for the fact that you've written it down, it kind of helps our minds to calm down and helps us to see what we want to do, and most of the time we eventually follow through with it. Then you can use your commute or breaks to pump breast milk if you are exclusively breastfeeding. Use your commute. For example, you take a 45 minutes drive to work. Oh, this would work best if you're in a private car. Your commute time, that time you spend, the 45 minutes that you spend on your way to work, you can use that time to express milk. So that, or even during your short breaks at work, if you have breaks, you can use that time to express milk, so that your work time is not affected. Because I don't think any employer is going to hear that you're slacking on your work because you are a nursing mom. Not every workplace is that kind, so you just have to buckle up and make do of what available time and resource that you have. Again, take care of your physical and mental health. Take care of your physical and mental health. If physically you're not well, you can't even manage that time. The time will just go till the energy will not be there, and your mental health as well. Ask for help when you need to. Don't play superwoman, superhero. Nobody's going to give you awards for that. At the end of the day, it will tell on you to tell your baby. You need your energy. If you burn out, you won't be able to take care of your child. So delegate when you can delegate. Outsource when you can outsource. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Set realistic goals and celebrate your wins. Give yourself a pat on the back, no matter how small that achievement is, no matter how little it is. Give yourself a pat on the back. It could be that you are able to, if you're the one cooking, it could be that you are able to cook and stock up for the week in your freezer. Pat yourself on the back. It is something new. GCK. Remember, it's better and it's easier to take it one step at a time. You can't do everything at once. Not now. It's not business as usual. And this brings us to another tip: navigating emotions and guilt. Because those emotions are going to come and that guilt is going to come. But you have to navigate. You don't give in. One of the first steps to navigate those emotions that come at you when you're resuming work, you have to start leaving your baby for most part of your day. The first step is to acknowledge your feelings. Don't invalidate yourself. Even if every other person invalidates you, don't invalidate yourself. Acknowledge your feelings. Your feelings are valid, and give yourself the permission to feel. And practice self-compassion and self-care. Don't go blaming yourself for anything. No. Don't even do it. Brace up. And focus on the positive aspects of work and motherhood. See those negative aspects that come to make you start thinking some kind of bad and painful thoughts. Avoid them. You would always have reason to smile and rejoice and be happy. And like I always say, set boundaries and prioritize your well-being. Prioritize your well-being. You're going to need that a lot. And remember that you are not alone. Many mamas have done this before. Even though my resumption to work is very soon, and I don't have to part with my baby, so it's a bit easier. I'm just trying to imagine. I'm not gonna leave her in a crèche. Like this, how old are you? That you not even allow me to work? Okay, 3 months going to 4 months, I'm not gonna leave her in a crate where my eyes will not be there. It's not easy, but it's something that we have to do. It's part of life, part of growth on both our sides. It's okay to feel emotions. Just breathe and know that you are doing your best, mama. You are. Tip number 4 is building a supportive network. Build a support network. It is very crucial to build a support network. One of the things that we can do is to connect with friends and colleagues who are also working moms. You know, in this journey, you can't know it all. There's no one size fits all. So we can also learn from each other's experiences, and it can create a safe space where you're saying something and then the person you're talking to has been in those shoes, so they really understand. It's kind of different when you're talking with someone that really understands the situation. Then, like always, you can join online forums for working mom. There you're going to learn from every other mom that is working, and you pick the ones that you can apply, the ones that you cannot implement, you let them be. But it's just going to be very helpful. Attend local events and meetups for working moms. If you're opportune to have such events in your locality, like they're organizing something for working moms, don't isolate yourself. Go and network. Go and network. It's going to be helpful for this our journey. Prioritize your relationship with family and friends. I can't stress this enough. Prioritize relationship with family and friends, because on the long run, those relationships, they need to be nurtured, and we are going to need them on the long run. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. We are not here to form superhero, super mama. Ask for help when you need to, outsource when you need to, delegate when you need to, and rest when you need to. Remember that your support network is your tribe, so cherish and nurture it. So thank you, mama, and happy resumption to work. You got this. You're going to be fine. Your little one is going to be fine, and everything is just going to fall into place. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Remember, I'll be there to reply to your comments and engage with you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit on that bell, and send this video to every mom, every working mom that is going to resume work very soon. Bye. We love you.